What's up everybody, Lucy here. Today we are on the West Coast Mainline once again, back on the West Coast Mainline, the Liverpool Branch part of the West Coast Mainline to be specific. And today we are here at West Allerton. There we go, there's the sign there. The train that's just departed is a Northern Class 195-133, which formed the 0913 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Warrington Central, which brought me in from blooming Warrington West. Not Widnes, but yes, and so yeah, a long Class 195 ride for me. And then the train that just passed through on platform 1 is an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, which formed the 0914 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston from Liverpool Lime Street with 390-152. Doing a job on that. So yes, what an epic start. Epic. Yeah, that stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to get into too much yapping mode today. Well, I'll try not to get into too much yapping mode. There's a chance I will, but yes. Today here, we are back on the West Coast Mainline, yes. For a bit of a while since I was last on the West Coast Mainline. Well, 3 weeks when I filmed this. Will probably be longer than that by the time this video comes out. Anyways, today here at West Allerton, you'll be seeing services by Northern, Avanti West Coast, London North Western Railway, Transpennine Express, East Midlands Railway, Transport for Wales, and maybe some freight. Well, we are on the West Coast Mainline, so we should get some, but it is the Liverpool Branch bit, so I'm not too sure. But yes, we are in Merseyside as well. South Merseyside, yeah, South Merseyside. Should I just call it South Merseyside? Yeah, probably South Merseyside. Just say it like that. But yeah, can't wait to get into some action here at West Allerton. But yes, not going to do too much yapping, but actually see us all when the next train comes here at West Allerton on the West Coast Mainline. Now passing through is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, which is forming the delayed 0914 service to Liverpool Lime Street on an empty coach and stock movement run. Apologies, it's actually an 807. Anyways, it was 807001 on that. Please don't curse me. So what really happened was, I seen on real-time trains, had a look on real-time trains. I genuinely thought that was going to be an empty coach and stock run of the Avanti West Coast, hence Liverpool Line Street from Oxley TMD depot, went down the West Midlands. It said it was going to pass through it this time, but it actually didn't. So yeah, as I thought it was that, but it wasn't. So yeah, don't think I'm wrong when I'm shush. But as I was saying, what was I going to say now? Yeah, that Avanti West Coast Class 807 was doing an actual service. It is doing an actual service. See, I got that one wrong. But anyways, that's Avanti West Coast Class 807. Passes through with the 09... Well, actually, no, it's the delayed 0856 service from London Euston through to Liverpool Lime Street. The 807001. And as that 807 heads up north the West Coast Mainline now to its next and final stop at Liverpool Lime Street, as you see, so when the next train comes down in Allerton at West Allerton. Now passing through is going to be a doubled up East Midlands Railway Class 170, which is forming the 0920 East Midlands Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street from Norwich, the doubled up Turbo Star Class 170. Leading proceedings is 174.20. Nice wave from the driver. And at the rear is 175.35. that's off to Liverpool Lime Street now from Norwich with the 0920 service. And then over here, getting ready to pass through, is going to be a Transport for Wales Class 197, which is forming the 0921 service to Liverpool Lime Street from Chester with a Class 197. Which is just about to come through behind the bush, because the bush is blocking the way, or blocking the views. It's the West Coast Mainline, so what do you expect? Over on that was 197044, and passing through over here is a London North Western 350. And here's oh my days, what a tone! And I was going to say, error train number 404, 35404. Anyways, 35404 passes through West Allerton now with the 0922 London North Western Railway service to Birmingham New Street from Liverpool Lime Street. Oh my days, I messed up my words so bad there. Felt like a tongue twister. And that was 35404, which is also known, and what I was trying to say, error train number 404. Yeah, it's error train number 404. But blooming heck, that was a mad tone. And we're going to get another one coming through as well. I don't know when. Anyways, the East Midlands Railway doubled up Turbo Star was heading from Norwich to Liverpool Lime Street. Forgot numbers on that. 197044 was on the Transport for Wales from Chester to Liverpool Lime Street. And then 35404, which is just down there, is forming the 0921 London North Western Railway service to Birmingham New Street from Liverpool Lime Street. And then I can also see another train down there. Bloody hell. What's going on? Well, I mean, it is the West Coast Mainline, but still, wouldn't be seeing 4 trains in one clip. Well, 3 actually, so I'm about to pause the video there. But anyways, as those 3 trains do their job, I shall see us all when the next train comes here at West Allerton on the West Coast Mainline. Felt like rush hour that, and I think it's that train down in the distance. Now passing through is going to be another London North Western Railway Class 350. It is going to be a doubled up the 0. $351.29 at the front. And 353.75 comes up goods on the rear. Passed through with the it actually passed through with the heavily delayed 0908 service to Liverpool Lime Street and Birmingham New Street. Passing through the Trainspott 9 Express doubled up, class 185 now. More 185149. Anyways, this double Trainspott 9 Express class 185 passed through West Allerton now with the 0926 Trainspott 9 Express service to Cleethorpes from Liverpool Lime Street. I already forgot the numbers. Classic Looster. And then the doubled up London North Western Railway class 350 that passed through West Allerton heading towards Liverpool was forming the heavily 20-minute delay 0908 London North Western Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street from Birmingham New Street with a doubled up class 350 this time. Yeah, it was a double 350. 351.29 and 353.75. I am actually filming this video on a Saturday, so yeah, no wonder why all the trains are doubled up. But yes, that was heading towards Liverpool Lime Street from Birmingham New Street, whereas that class 350 to 0 heads up towards Liverpool, and that class 185 to 0 heads down south. Ashes are when the next train comes here at West Allerton. And yes, I am probably yapping for the right reasons. Passing through is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino. This little green thing on the screen, it's not my fault there's a green thing there. It's just there because it's the sun. But anyways, this Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino is off to Liverpool from London now, and it is 391.37. And ignore me when I said it's come from London, I told a fib. This is actually the empty coach and stock movement service. 391.37 heading towards Liverpool Line Street now from Oxley Car TMD in the West Midlands. Which I thought, well, that 807, I thought that 807 was that 390 doing a service then. This is actually delayed at the 0914 service. So yeah, I told a fib. This is not doing a London-Liverpool service. This is actually doing an empty coaching stock from Oxley TMD to Liverpool Lime Street. But it's that Class 390 Pendolino heads towards Liverpool Lime Street to start a service. But probably back down to Euston, we'd all say. Anyways, I'm getting into yapping mode, aren't I? I shall see you all when the next train comes here at West Allerton. Now passing through is going to be yet again another double. I don't think it's a double, but it's a singular Class 350 for London North Western Railway now. I'm not going to lie, we are going to get a lot of these today. .351.13 was on that London North Western Railway Class 350. Then 156.409 arrives in now for Manchester Oxford Road from Liverpool Lime Street with the 0934 service. And as this Northern Class 156 arrives in now, the London North Western Railway 350 passed through West Allerton now really slowly because that's going to stop at its next stop on Mossley Hill with the 0934 London North Western Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street from Birmingham New Street is 351.13 and it started over to stop at its next stop on Mossley Hill. As you see, is all when this Northern Class 156 departs. One 156.409 departs West Allerton now as the rain starts to pour down. With the 0934 Northern service to Manchester Oxford Road from Liverpool Line Street with the 2-car Class 156. And it started over down the West Coast Mainline to its next stop on Liverpool South Parkway. As you see, it's all when the next train comes here at Mossley Hill as it now starts to spit with rain. Now arriving in with the green thing again on your screen. Sorry about that. I can't do anything about that. It's just the sun. Well, actually, it's sun and rain, so we might actually get a rainbow. But now arriving in is going to be a Northern 150 and 156. So it's 151.35 at the front. And I'll catch the rear set of this when this goes. Now departing is going to be the 0939 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Oxford Road. 156414 comes up goods on the rear. I think this might actually end up being my train for when I film at my next station. Spoiler alert, it is going to be Liverpool South Parkway because I want to see some of the Avanti West Coast Class 807 stop there, as Avanti are calling there now. So yeah, it would give me a good time to film at Liverpool South Parkway. So yeah, I think that might be my train out of here though to get down there. But yes, I'm not going to get into too much yapping now. 156414 is under rear, and I will get into 156 obviously. The parts with the 0939 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Oxford Road. 15135 is at the front. And then also that just passed through while these sprinters were boarding. A Northern Class 331 passed through for Allerton Depot from Liverpool Lime Street. It didn't get the numbers, it was a 3 car, so it was the minute 331-0. That formed the 0938 service to Allerton Depot from Liverpool Lime Street with the Northern Class 331 going down to have a break. But yes, as that Northern Class 150 and 156 depart West Allerton now, that's just easy. When the next train comes here at West Allerton on the West Coast Mainline. Oh boy, I'm enjoying myself here. Now passing through is going to be a double London North Western Railway Class 350. .35375 and 129 again, passing through again, the second time we've seen it in this video today. Heading down with the delayed 0942 London North Western Railway service to Birmingham New Street from Liverpool Lime Street. Exact same 2 units again. This actually did catch me out the eye as this train behind me, I think, would be a Trainspott Express Class 185. Was about to pass through, and I was just making sure to see which one comes first, which the London North Western one did. That passed through with the delayed 0942 service to Birmingham New Street from Liverpool Lime Street, and then passing through is going to be a double Trainspott 9185 for Liverpool from Cleethorpes. And 185126 was on that doubled up Trainspott Express Class 185, which is forming the 0950, sorry. Trainspott Express service to Liverpool Lime Street from Cleethorpes. And as those double-headed 185s head over to its next and final stop of Liverpool Lime Street, as we see all when the next train comes here at West Allerton. Now passing through is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 807 for London Euston. And it was 807001 again, passed through really slowly as, well, that's going to now go to just 2 minutes down the road to stop at Liverpool South Parkway. Yes, Avanti West Coast does call it Liverpool South Parkway now. Well, when this video releases for a few months, but when I've been recording this for like 2 months. But anyways, this Avanti West Coast Class 807 passes through West Allerton really slowly with the 0953 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston from Liverpool Lime Street. And as that slowly passes through to head to its next stop on Liverpool South Parkway, as you see when the next train comes here at West Allerton. Now passing through is going to be another Transport for Wales Class 197. And it is 197044 again. Pass through with the 0955 Transport for Wales service to Chester and Liverpool Lime Street. And that's going to slow down to stop at the red signal to wait for the Avanti West Coast Class 807 to depart. Anyway, as that Transport for Wales Class 197 pass through now, as she's all when the next train comes here at West Allerton. Now passing through, going to be another East Midlands Railway Class 170, probably the same ones as earlier. I did not see this coming at all, 175.35. And 174.20 at the rear, did not see this coming at all. Anyways, this double-headed East Midlands 170 passes through West Allerton now with the 1000 East Midlands Railway service to Norwich from Liverpool Lime Street. That's off to its next stop on Liverpool South Parkway. But as that East Midlands Railway 170 heads off now, as you see is all when the next train comes here at West Allerton. Now arriving in is going to be the 1006 Northern service to Warrington Central from Liverpool Lime Street. I thought they got the times wrong there. With another class 195. And it is 195133. Oh, I heard that little spark on a diesel train. Anyways, as this Northern Class 195 arrives into West Allerton now, she's all when the service departs. Now departing is going to be the 1006 Northern service to Warrington Central, 195133. Anyways, 195133 departs West Allerton now with the 1006 Northern service to Warrington Central from Liverpool Lime Street with a 3-car class 195 and 195133. And as that Northern class 195 heads down to its next stop at Liverpool South Parkway, has to see all when the next train comes here at West Allerton. Now passing through is going to be a heavily delayed Avanti West Coast Class 807. .007 was on that Avanti West Coast Class 807, which passed through with a heavily delayed 0956. Well, when I say that, it's delayed by 13 minutes. It would almost have got delay repay. Glad I'm not on that service. Anyways, that passed through with the 0956 Avanti West Coast service to Liverpool Lime Street from London Euston. That did stop at Liverpool South Parkway. But as that Avanti West Coast Class 807 heads up to its next and final stop at Liverpool Lime Street, as you see is all when the next train comes. Now arriving in is going to be our final train of today, which will be a Northern Class 195, which is forming the 1013 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Warrington Central with a Class 195. Just coming round the bus. One 95117. Anyway, as this Northern Class 195 arrives into Mottley Hill now, as you see is all when the service depart. Now departing could be 195117 with the 1013 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street. 95117 departs West Allerton now at the 10:13 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Warrington Central. And as that is over to its next stop on Mossley Hill, we shall conclude today's video here at West Allerton. If you've all enjoyed, give us a like and subscribe as always. At the start I enjoyed it, towards the end it I still enjoyed it, but it kind of drifted a bit because we didn't actually get much rush hour, unlike at the start. But yes, good station this, caught quite a few trains passing through. And there is also another train about to pass through now. We might catch this while I'm doing my yapping outro, but if you've all enjoyed, like and subscribe as always, as it would mean a lot to me and the channel. I really enjoyed West Allerton. It was a really good station. Like I said, at the start we did get some rush hour fast services, and then which I really enjoyed. When I say rush hour, loads of trains that were delayed, and then towards the end of the video we did still get some services, but it kind of drifted a bit. And then there's also a Pendolino about to pass through. Was a nice way to finish off the video here at West Allerton, wasn't it? 391.37 was on that Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, which passed through with the 10:14 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston from Liverpool Lime Street. And it's also the it's also the exact same service we seen earlier when it did an empty coach in stock. But yes, that's not stopping at South Parkway, obviously, because it can't take Pendolinos, can't it? As we all know the story. But yeah, as what I was saying, if you've all enjoyed, like and subscribe as always. I can see another train down there. I think it's coming this way. But yes, I might catch that as a short because I'm going to end the video now. But yes, I won't keep you around for too long. West Allerton is a really good station. I'd recommend Trainspott both here and Mossley Hill if you can. But yes, as for me here at West Allerton, I shall see you all in the next video. Bye for now.